Yahawashi Matthew. Just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahawashi Ba'Hashem, Barak Kodash. Just want to come to you with a quick one. I'm going to start in Matthew 4 and start in verse 25. It says, and I'm going to read down to Matthew 5 all the way to verse 2. And this was a time when Yahawashi was going around. He was healing different people from different areas because we know we are sick people. We definitely want to follow our own ways. But in the scripture, it's talking about actual physical ailments. And then I'll just go into the scripture. It says that in verse 25 of Matthew 4, and there followed him great multitudes of people from Galilee and from the Decapolis and from Jerusalem and from Judea and from far beyond the Jordan. And seeing the multitudes, starting in verse chapter 5, verse 1, and seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain. And when he was set, his disciples came unto him. And he opened his mouth and taught them. And this is right before he went into the Beatitudes. It's the Sermon on the Mountain. Some people call it that. And this is where he talks about how people are blessed and the different attributes they have, the different mannerisms, the different ways that they are, that they were created. But I wanted to touch on a couple things. First, I wanted you to show that Yahawashi always had a great multitude following him. We know the majority of the world is against Yahawashi, but he always chose a certain amount of people to follow him. And this scripture right here, even when he was doing the work, he had his disciples right there with him. And if you go, let me actually bring up a precept. Mark 3:13, it says, and he goeth up into a mountain and called unto him whom he would. So, if you're following Yahawashi in spirit and truth, he's the one that's calling you. He's the one that's calling you to him. There's no independent study that gets you to Yahawashi. He has to be calling you. He has to be the one that's drawing you to him. And it says, and he goeth up to the mountain and called unto him whom he would, and they came unto him. So we have no choice in the matter. If you're called and you're chosen to be with him, you're going to follow him. If you're not, then you're not. And just another precept. This is Luke 6:17. This is more going into how our people are sick. He was traveling all those different places, and there were a lot of people coming to him that he had called to him, in the spirit, to get healed. And we know that some people got healed, and they stayed healed, and they kept following him. And we know some got healed, and they went right back to their life. And it's the same thing going on now. In Luke 6:17, it says, and he came down with them and stood in the plain in the company of his disciples, and great multitudes of people out of all Judea and Jerusalem, and from the seacoast of Tyre and Sidon, which came to hear him and to be healed of their diseases. So, we're sick people. We definitely need to be healed from all the things that we have picked up in this world, from being under Esau's rule. And when we say Esau, we mean the so-called white man, which, all, not by skin color, but just by the way the government that they push. We know majority of the Edomites are going to be, that color, but some are actually, look like us, So we can't just, always go with our eyes to see, it's the spirit that's going to move people to Yahawashi or away from Yahawashi. And one more precept I want to get to, because when he was teaching the people that were following him, he was using parables, and then when he was talking to his disciples, he was a little more direct. And I just want to pull up this precept in Psalm 78:2. It says, I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. So Yahawashi was coming with things that the lessons and the understandings that were established from the beginning of the earth, when he was creating it with the angels and with the Father approving it all. So we got to make sure that we always appreciate Yahawashi for him, teaching us through the Spirit, through others. And I just want to give, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahawashi, Barak, Ba'ashem Barak Kadash. Thank you so much for hearing me right now. Shalom to all the saints out there who are the holy elect. And until next time, have a good one.